Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. To this day, there are many comments about why Kevin Durant left the Warriors. And one question has been frequently asked by NBA analysts: will the Warriors re-sign Kevin Durant? Coach Steve Kerr makes bombshell revelation about Kevin Durant. Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr spoke on Phoenix Suns star Kevin Durant. 14-time NBA All-Star Kevin Durant had an incredible 3 seasons with the Golden State Warriors. Winning back-to-back NBA championships in 2017 and 2018, Golden State made the NBA Finals again in 2019. Losing to the Toronto Raptors in the 2019 NBA Finals, Golden State had a strong chance to win 3 straight titles had Durant and Klay Thompson not gone down with injuries. Durant's decision to leave Golden State and join the Brooklyn Nets has received a lot of attention over the years. This has been magnified due to Durant's lack of team success since leaving the Warriors, as he has yet to get back to the conference finals. There was a well-documented issue between Durant and Draymond Green during their last season as teammates, which many believe led to his departure. During a recent appearance on the Lou Batard Show, Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said Durant was visibly wanting to move on throughout that 2018-19 season. "Those years were incredible," Kerr said of his time with Durant. "I loved coaching Kevin. I think that last year that he was here, he was visibly wanting to move on. We could feel it, and that was his choice as a free agent. Everything that he gave to us and brought to us. We will be thankful for that forever." On how he could sense Durant wanting to move on, Kerr said, "You can tell when somebody is happy or not. It was obvious to everyone that Kevin just needed a new challenge. He was looking to move on." While the incident with Green may have contributed to Durant's departure, Kerr said the 2-time Finals MVP was looking to move on throughout that season. Warriors make sneaky move on former North Carolina star. The Golden State Warriors' desire to improve their Stephen Curry-led roster has been obvious the entire offseason. However, they whiffed in their pursuit of the likes of Lauri Markkanen and Paul George in the end after they refused to part ways with a few of their promising youngsters, the most notable of which is Brandon Podziemski. Now, the Warriors appear to be content with finding a few upgrades on the margins, especially with there already being 14 players under contract. But unlike in the past, it doesn't seem as though the Dubs will be heading into the 2024-25 season with an open roster spot, as they are looking at potentially adding forward Nasir Little off free agency, per Keith Smith of Spotrac. However, the Warriors aren't the only team that has looked into the possibility of adding Little. According to Smith, the Miami Heat, Boston Celtics, and Sacramento Kings have also kicked the tires on potentially adding Little, as they have also held workouts with the 24-year-old wing along with the Warriors. Little is a former first-round pick taken 25th overall by the Portland Trail Blazers back in 2019. Alas, he hasn't blossomed into anything more than a fringe rotation piece for the Blazers and the Phoenix Suns, the 2 teams that have employed him throughout his career. It looked as though he was on his way to bigger and better things after he emerged as a starter for the 2021-22 Blazers, averaging 9.8 points and 5.6 rebounds in 42 games, 23 starts. He even earned a 4-year, $28 million extension as a result of his efforts. However, he came crashing down to earth the following year, and then he found himself on the move to the Valley in the trade that also sent Jusuf Nurkic and Grayson Allen to the Suns. The Suns then thought that it was in their best interest to waive Little and stretch the remaining dollars on his contract so they could open up a roster spot. It's unclear just how impactful Little can be for any team, including the Warriors. But teams are looking to take a shot at the 24-year-old in hopes of unearthing a valuable contributor this late in free agency. Can Nasir Little overcome his injury woes, perhaps with the Warriors? Nasser Little has shown promise as a 6'5" wing who can guard multiple positions. He is also a fierce rebounder. As a result, he has displayed some potential as a Dorian Finney-Smith type player, provided, of course, that he improves his three-point shot and escapes his injury problems. Little has not played in more than 54 games in a single season, thanks in large part to the injuries he has dealt with over the past few seasons. During the 2021-22 campaign, his emergence was cut short by a season-ending shoulder injury, and then the following season, he missed 20 straight games due to a hip problem. His stock continued to fall from there, and he never got into the good graces of former Suns head coach Frank Vogel. But will the Suns' decision to cut Little light a fire underneath him and be the catalyst for a career turnaround? The Warriors aren't exactly in dire need of contributors on the wing. They have Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and Moses Moody as traditionally sized wings, with Brandon Podziemski and Buddy Hield also capable of filling in minutes at the 2 and the 3. However, Little could give their roster a bit more edge, provided, of course, that he stays healthy enough to make an impact.